Do you ever sit down to do your eyeshadow and realize you can't actually see what you're doing up close anymore? You're not alone. Once we hit our 40s and beyond, blending eyeshadow can feel impossible. Glasses on, glasses off, it's a whole dance. But today, I'm going to show you my step-by-step system for blending eyeshadow beautifully, even if your vision isn't what it used to be.
One of the most common complaints from women about eyeshadow, women over 40 like me, is, hey, listen, I don't really see well, I can't really blend my eyeshadow. How can I use eyeshadow if I can't see well enough to blend it? I have to close my eye, open my eye, put the glasses on, put the glasses down. It just doesn't work. It's too complicated. And this is exactly what this video is about to help you solve. I'm going to give you tips and tricks and of course application. I'm going to show you everything and talk to you all about it, and I really want you to come out of this video knowing exactly what to do and not neglecting your eyeshadow palettes, because I don't know about you, but I have more than 100 eyeshadows. I hardly use them. Now I recommend using muted shadows. Don't go too strong. Something like neutrals, mauves, taupes, these kinds of colors, like this one from Colourpop, an old but a good palette that has relatively muted shades that we can work with, and this is the palette that I'm going to use today. But you can use whatever palette you have at home. Again, I recommend something neutral, something mauvey, something taupey, something like that will be helpful to really get the best out of the eyeshadow and without seeing that well. Before we start, two things that are really important. First of all is good lighting. Go and stand near a window. Maybe you can have a very strong light, because lighting will make a huge difference to us that can't really see that well when we're trying to blend the eyeshadow. So lighting is really important, and a magnifying mirror. But put it in a way that you can see your whole face, or at least both of your eyes, when you are placing the mirror. So a magnifying mirror, yes, but not too close, not to a point that you see only one eye. See, it's better that you see your entire face, but at least see both of your eyes and not just one, and I'll explain later why. Another thing that is very important is the brush. When we can't really see that well, we need to pick up a fluffy brush. This is a fluffy brush. This kind of blushes I recommend don't go buy. I'm sure you have at home a fluffy brush that is large. Don't go and look for tiny little brushes, because with these we really need to see well. These give us room for mistake. So let's just start the basics, and I'm going to start with my crease. Now I also have hooded eyes. That means that we can hardly see my lid. You see, it's droopy. That's what it means, hooded eyes. You can't really see my entire real estate here. I have real estate, but you can't really see all of the real estate. Okay, so I am going to be specific about hooded eyes, because this is also one of the problems that we are facing when we are getting older. It's just, you know, there is real estate, but you can't really see it. I mean, what can you see when I'm looking into the camera? I can see only this line here, but when I'm blinking you can see the other parts of the eyelid. I already prepped my eyelid with my Urban Decay primer potion, so I already did that, and let's just dive in. First of all, I'm going to swipe a light shade like this one a light matte, well, to the crease or above the crease. Again, hooded eyes is above the crease. If you don't have hooded eyes, then on the crease. Something light and matte. And this is again movie. Just taking off the excess because we don't want fallout. We already did. My whole face has makeup, and I'm applying it just like that. I'm not seeing very well, but this is not an issue because I can see well enough to know that this is above my crease. Okay? If I need, I'm going to go to my magnifying mirror. Again, we have to see both eyes to know what we're doing. We need some perspective. If we're looking up close and personal only with one eye, we won't have perspective. It will make it harder for us to do the makeup evenly in both eyes, first of all, and it will be harder to see exactly what we're doing. Now, I don't really need to see very well to do this. Swipe, 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 swipe. I just need to feel with the brush where I want to place it. That's it. I just need to feel with my brush where I need to place it. I'm taking more and tapping off the excess. I think maybe because it is relatively old, it's very, there's a lot of fallout. So again, when I'm closing this eye, I'm practically blind. This eye is covering for this eye. So when I'm covering this eye, I can't see anything. I see everything very, very blurry. I can't really see myself in the monitor of the camera. I just see blurriness. This eye is the magic here. So when I need to do this eye and I'm closing it, there's nothing. I don't see anything. So I'm just imagining where my eyelid stops and where I want to apply, where my crease is basically, and where I want to apply my crease shade. And I'm just going back and forth and blending on the way. Just like that. Blend, blend, blend. And I'm looking in my magnifying mirror here next to me. And I'm looking, the mirror is just, I can see my whole face in it, and now I can see that I need some more blending on this side. So I'm going to blend, blend, blend. Wait, I got it wrong. This eye is the magic eye. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sure you're watching and you're telling yourself what she's talking about. Oh God, this is the magic eye. Okay, I'm just doing this because now I see, not clearly, but with this, when I'm closing this eye, I can hardly see anything. So yeah, magic eye. I gave you too much credit. This is the magic eye. Okay, save me. Okay, so I am blending and I applied it above the crease. So when I'm closing my eyes, well, it's subtle. You won't be able to really see a lot. Again, this is a transition shade. Okay, next step is taking, and again, a fluffy brush, but a flat one. Can you see? This is fluffy, but it's flatter than this one. This one was more round, if you can see the differences between them. This one, this is the one we use. This is the one that we're using now. I'm taking a darker shade. Now I have two options here. I can choose either this one or this one. Both can work. I'm going to use this one because I like it really, really dark, but you can go with this one as well. So I'm just taking with my brush. Let's see if we have fallout. Not a lot like the other shade had, and this one goes in the outer corner. Now I'm going to do the eye that I see better first. Which one was it? Okay, never mind, it was this one. You're going to laugh, you're going to laugh, it's really funny. Okay, I'm applying it here. Again, I don't really need to see very well what I'm doing, I'm just tapping it here. If it's not perfect, nobody will notice anyway. So just blend as much as possible. Blend, blend, blend. Even if you can't see all the tiny details, you can trust the motion. You can use soft circular motions with your fluffy brush. Okay, so blend a little more than you think you need. So just blend. Blending usually makes everything better. I'm just taking a bit more and doing it on the other side, the one that I can hardly see. So I'm just blending, blending, blending. And again, because I'm looking in the mirror with both eyes, I can see if they're even or I need to add more to one of the sides. So blend, 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 sweeping motion. We are blending away. Very important part is blending. If we won't blend, it will look patchy. We don't want it to look patchy. Now the final step is applying a shimmer. We have a row of shimmers here. Let's swatch them and see which one we want to use. Let's just swatch them. This one, and this one. Well, I have to say all of them are pretty. Which one will we use? I'm looking in the mirror to see the swatches. Maybe this one. This is really, really pretty. Okay, this one is this one here. Called, well, all the names are blurred. I can't really see them. Okay, so I'm just going to take with my finger and I'm going to tap from the beginning of the lid to the middle. Again, not again, but I'm doing it with my finger. And again, the blending is the issue, and trusting your finger is also the issue. We are just pressing the shimmer onto the lid with our fingertip. Fingers are amazing blenders when the vision is tricky. Blend, blend, blend. This is mostly important. I am looking in my magnifying mirror here next to me. It's just an IKEA mirror. It has two sides, one regular, one magnifying, and I can see both eyes, which is what I said, most important. Now we need to blend some more because we did apply the shimmer and we need to blend. So I'm not adding more product on the brush. I'm just taking the brush and sweeping it from side to side. No need really to see anything. I can even do it with my eyes closed, just like that. Blend, blend, blend. And I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling the brush on my lid and just blending. Blending is really, really, really important. I'm emphasizing it more and more because it makes all the difference. Now look what happened. I had fallout. I didn't even pay attention because I couldn't see that from far away. When I'm coming close to the mirror, coming close to the camera, I see that I have fallout here. No worries, we just need to take a concealer that I should have prepared from advance, but I didn't, so let's just take the first one that I grabbed. And of course I grabbed my Natasha Denona because this is one of my favorite concealers. Now I never, well, not say never, I rarely apply concealer under my eyes, but now we don't have a choice because we had this. Of course I can take, even if I will take makeup remover, it will remove it, but then I will have to apply the concealer on top of it anyway, so why bother with another step? Just cover it and we'll be fine. I'm taking my sponge and I'm taking this side of the sponge. I used it today for my makeup, so it's dirty from today's makeup. I need to wash it, of course. Now, because I did not have a concealer already on, and I'm doing this and blending, I don't see what I'm doing. I'm doing it on blind, okay? I don't see anything. I'm just blindly doing it and hoping for the best. Okay. Let's add some to the nose. Okay. That's it. Now, if by any chance you blended too much, you went too far down here, you went too far, we need to cover it. How we're going to cover it? We're going to call the Ghostbusters concealer. And we're just applying the concealer here. Just silly reminder. I forgot to mute my phone. Forgive me for that. I am just applying it like this. And this one actually is giving me two things. First of all, it sharpens the eyeshadow that we just applied, and also it gives me an instant lift. Okay. So if we went too far, we're fixing it. If you don't have a concealer, use a bit of your foundation. That's perfectly okay as well. Okay, this is it. What do you think about the eye makeup? I think it turned out beautifully. And again, lighting, magnifying mirror, but look, you know, put it in a way you see both eyes. That way you can correct, you can squint if you can't really see that well, that's also okay, but have a mirror that you can see both eyes. And brushes are the tool that we need fluffy brushes. They are more forgiving and they will help us do a great blending job. Blending is the trick here. The biggest trick of them all is the blending. Okay, this is it. Let me know what you think. I think first of all it turned out really pretty. Only 3 shades, a blending shade, a darker shade in the other corner, and a shimmer. It's not heavy, it's right for everyday makeup, and most importantly, we can do it without having a perfect vision. Okay, this is it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Join my family here on YouTube. I do a lot of tutorials about 40+ women, and we learn together, we try together, we do a lot of fun things. So do subscribe, and if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you will know whenever I'm uploading a new video. And share this video with your friend that's struggling with the same issues, that she or he can find help with their eyeshadows. Don't be shy, share the love, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.